This isn't really a serious thing because I don't have experience playing Nunu or Gragas, and I haven't even played anything on the current patch. So yeah, I mean, this isn't me saying confidently that you should build Censer on them, but it's just an interesting idea. So yeah. So the idea is Bond of Stone heal applies Ardent Censer, but Censer users tend to be, supports like Lulu or Sona or Karma, whatever. Gianna, not Bond of Stone users. I've seen a few supports go Bond of Stone and Censer, like Ash, who I just don't think is a good support in general. I mean, Zyra, who I think you definitely want Thunderlords and just build damage on. So yeah, it doesn't seem very good on them. And I think if you're gonna get Bond of Stone, you'd probably just want to get it on a champion that is just a good Bond of Stone user, like a actual meta tank. And so I think Nunu and Gragas seem like two particularly good choices to go Bond of Stone and Censer with. So first, Nunu as like a naturally supportive champion. He's already building a lot of supportive stuff like Locket, Knight's Vow, just mainly helping his team. Like he builds tanky so that he doesn't die, but then um, like he doesn't do much himself. He's more supportive, so he just builds to help his team. And so the downside of Censer for him is that it doesn't make him tanky, but the upside is that as a supportive champion, he's happy to build to help his team. And there's a specific synergy between his Blood Boil and Censer because Blood Boil lets his AD carry attack more, and Censer it gives on hit life drain with heal and damage on every auto attack. So Nunu gives more auto attacks, which lets them get more out of Censer. And then for Gragas, I'm not exactly sure how Gragas builds, but I saw some take Bond of Stone and LCS, so I think Bond of Stone could be good on him. And I mean, the pros and cons of Censer on Gragas are sort of reversed from Nunu. He doesn't have any specific synergies with like attack speed because he's not like a purely supportive style champion, but he does benefit from the stats that Censer gives, like not even considering the passive, just looking at the stats. Um, he has pretty decent AP ratios. Like I think people go Runic Echo sometimes. AP is good on him, and obviously CDR is good unless it's over the cap. And also, I think healing amplification applies to self healing, so he makes pretty decent use out of it because he does heal a lot. So I mean, it might just be trash. I don't know, but Sensor on them sounds like an interesting idea because such a strong item. Plus, also now that sensor supports aren't meta anymore, but Censer is still a really strong item. Like it wouldn't make sense to build Ardent Censer on Gragas if you already had a Karma support, but if you have a Thresh support now, um, there's there's no one applying Ardent Censer, so you can get some use out of the item.